Hi, welcome back to Lynette's Beauty Box. Today, I was going for a little, I don't know what the heck I was doing, but I was trying a couple of products that some are old, some are new. I want to talk about Hank and Henry for a minute. I think the product is beautiful. It has this beautiful brush tip, but it's very flimsy, as you can see. Watch this. So it's a little hard to work with to do a wing. So I murdered my wing today. And the shadow I used on my eyes are from the Butter London palette we got a few months ago in BoxyCharm, and I used this color for the base and then just lightly went over it with that one. And the lip I've used is the from Too Faced, the Club Queen Fuchsia Liner with their collab with Erica Jane. Some of you may know her as the Slutty Housewife of Beverly Hills or just Erica Jane. And then over top of it, I've got this Milani Gloss in Prismatic Peach. So that's no foundation, just moisturizer and a little liner, just a little brow pencil there. So yeah, that was a 5 minutes. So I've been really trying to take and stretch out my week because I'm having the surgery, the gastric bypass surgery on Friday. So I thought, well, Monday, if I pack a little each day, then I won't be so stressed out about the packing, which I normally do. And it'll be calm and it'll be real easy. So here it is, Wednesday, and I'm leaving for St. Louis at 1 in the morning, Friday morning. So I'm like, oh crap, I need to pack. I printed out this nice little long list of what I needed to pack. Like, I made this list on the 20th. I can't read. I'm blind. On the 20th, I emailed this list to myself. And so I was planning on just doing little snips each day. The first day, I packed all the clothes we were going to need, well, basically Marty was going to need in St. Louis, and I got that out of the way. So I was like, okay, so I just have to pack like our toiletries and my makeup because, well, let's face it, I don't go anywhere without my makeup. Even though Marty was like, you're having surgery, you're going to be laid up in the hospital, you're not going to want to put on makeup, and I'm like, do you know me at all? So, yeah, that was funny. I have been on my liquid diet all week, and during the nurse refresher, they did tell me that I didn't have to go on the liquid diet. I just had to maintain a 1,400 calorie diet. So most days it's just been my protein shakes. And, excuse me, I have to drink a water. I'm horsing out. So, excuse me. So, crap, what was I saying? Oh, so I was, most of the days I was doing the protein shake 3 times a day, drinking my water and having some liquids. Today I did have one meal. I made sauteed potatoes. I took red potatoes, cut them up, kind of like fried potatoes, but without really, frying them. I just put a very small amount of olive oil in the pan, two red tomatoes, a whole onion, and then I had some mushrooms in the fridge that were like, use me. So I made that, and then I made some scrambled eggs with a little bit of sharp cheddar cheese, and that's what I had for lunch. Oh, and some skim fat-free milk. I'm doing pretty good with the liquid diet. I felt like I needed to kind of ease into it because, I'm going to be on this, I'll be on liquids for probably 2 to 3 weeks after the surgery. So I thought it might be easier that way for me. And so far, it hasn't been too bad. Last night I was drinking my shake while Marty was eating a steak, a T-bone. And that really didn't faze me at all. I even helped him prepare it. So that's not bothering me too bad. I did inform my daughter, however, who is 31, that when we come back from St. Louis, they're going to be responsible for providing their own food. Because, we've been footing the bill so far, and, well, it's a little rough on my pocketbook. Especially when her and her 47-year-old husband, just want to eat and not contribute. So, that's that. But we're anxiously awaiting the birth of our grandchild, which will be probably in about 3 or 4 weeks now. And between me, you, and the entire internet, I cannot wait for this baby to get here. My daughter has been so hot, and we've kept the house so cold. We're like, most of the time we're walking around with heavy winter sweaters on, and it's 150 degrees outside, but that's okay. That's okay. I had planned on her baby shower being October the 3rd, or October the 5th. But that might not happen because it just depends on how I'm feeling after the surgery. I haven't sent out invitations or anything. I'm just going to, half-ass it. Just throw them out on Facebook. And, whoever wants to come can come. I'm going to do that, probably when I get back. I want to make it kind of a surprise for her. She knows I'm throwing her a baby shower, but early in the pregnancy, it was like, when is the date? When is the date? When is the date? When is the date? And I was like, let's just see how you go with the pregnancy, because she has had several miscarriages, and this is the first baby that she's been able to carry this long. And the baby is healthy, and we're all thrilled. But we are ramping up for the surgery. I have to be honest, I am a little bit nervous. I have never had a major surgery before. I had my adenoids out when I was a baby, but, who remembers when you're a baby? So that will be a little tricky. I was planning on uploading today a video about my Ipsy unboxing. However, it seems that it has gotten lost in the mail. It said it was delivered, but no package. So I did reach out to Ipsy, And I was like, hey, you know, it says my box was delivered, but it's not here. So what can we do about it? And they were like, give it a couple days. And I did. No box. So they're sending me a replacement, which was nice. And I also got my notification for my one customization. And it won't be a shock to anyone to know that I chose brushes. So yeah, I've really been nervous about it. And, you know, I get travel anxiety. I have since I was little. I mean, when we moved from California to Oklahoma, according to my mom, I was quite a handful because I was just, you know, just so anxious and everything. But that happens to me every time I travel. Don't know why it happens. It just does. Um, and I think I'm dealing with it okay. A friend of mine had helped me make these coping cards, which were really cool. And so I'm using those, and I guess I'm just, I don't know. I know that I'm, you know, unless there's complications, I should be out of the hospital in a couple of days. But as my, get my glasses fixed, they keep falling off my face. As my surgeon has told me 5.5 million times, I'm not the average bear. And then she would add, and you know that. Yes, I do. With me having chronic pancreatitis, I am not the average patient that would have it. And they have my pulmonologist. Oh, an update on the PET scan. My blood sugar is finally low enough to where they can do it. So it's scheduled for October the 3rd. You know, barring any problems in St. Louis, I should be home by then. So that should be just a barrel of laughs. I am so looking forward to losing about 20 more pounds because Marty has agreed that if I lose 50 pounds, that he will buy me the Natasha Denona Lila palette, which is very pricey. And I'm happy to say I've already lost 30 and I even have the surgery yet. So, yay me! I should be hopefully getting that palette within the next 2 months. That would be really exciting because I have loved on that palette and wanted that palette so much. But I'm like, that's a lot of money. It's $129. I know. You're like, holy crap. It better be laced in gold and sing to you and do your makeup. I'm also going to be getting, and I know this for a fact, I am purchasing the Glam Light Burger palette, and I will be doing a tutorial with that hopefully very soon when I get it. Raw Beauty Christie, I saw her try on and review of that product, and it's so funny. If you haven't seen Raw Beauty Christie, you've got to check her out. She does some amazing makeup looks. And I mean, when she started the video, it was like, burgers, tacos, pizza. Every time I think about that, it just cracks me up so bad. So you should definitely go and check out Raw Beauty Christie here on YouTube. I really just love her. She's not like the typical skinny mini, you know, YouTuber in the beauty community. You know, she's more like me with the rounded face. So I am really excited because I am going, barring severe nausea, you can set this in stone. On Friday, possibly, well, I would probably say Saturday morning-ish, I'm going to be doing a live, and it's going to be from my St. Louis hospital room. And I'm going to be talking about how I'm feeling and, you know, how everything went and everything like that. So you all should check that out definitely, because that should be interesting. I probably won't look glam like I am now, but, you know, I'm sure I'll at least have eyebrows. All right, thanks guys for watching, and I love you, and I shall see you in my next video. Mwah! Bye guys.